Hello guys and welcome to my new video. And today we're here for the new daily update. Today is the 28th of October. I know I continue to be sick and I'm sorry for my voice, but this is what you get and I cannot be not having videos for these days. That's why I'm continue to recording them. And we got another update, the update of Virginia for the weekend. Okay, we got 110,000 votes in new early in-person votes and about 13,000 mail-in votes. The Democrats are finally doing their job in terms of turning out voters. As you can see here, the difference was 2, now the difference is only 1.2. The difference continues to shrink in terms of the turnout, in terms of the EV margin, the early voting margin, if you compare to 2024, and they're on track, at least so far, to improve 2024. The point is, by how much? That will be the question to decide whether this is a great or a bad, or a bad year for the Democrats. Okay, so the difference right now is here's 6 percentage points, and here's about 7. So this difference should shrink and should flip. Right now we're on track to 2.9 million votes in terms of the whole turnout, considering election day as well. And this is lower than the 3.3 million we got in 2021. So this is actually 400,000 votes less. That would be bad. The point is, how can the Democrats get their people turning out instead of the Republicans, or having a smaller turnout can mean that the Democrats are not that huge energized, and that could be not so great for them. The point is, we still have 1 week until the election. Today is October 28th. We have 1 week until the election, and November 4th is going to be huge. We're going to have election day vote as well coming in. Probably the Republicans will win the election day vote. We'll see. New Jersey. So New Jersey got yesterday's update, and the Republicans lost again by a bigger margin in terms of percentage-wise, and they lost again. Now they're down by 5,000 votes in the early in-person voting. That's just terrible. Yesterday, Monday, we got. I'm sorry, we're not seeing not so great. Okay, now we're seeing. Yesterday, Monday, we don't even have the data yet because they're taking so long. I cannot wait for them to release the data. And I'm gonna do a video tomorrow with today's data. But at this point here, the Democrats are down 3.36. I'm sorry, the Republicans are down 3.36%. As you cannot see there, look at this, it's there. And the Republicans should be winning by 6 or 7 percentage points. Right now they're losing it, so they're in very, very bad position. The point is by how much they can improve, and if so, will they improve in the video tomorrow? Because the data from Monday will be released today. I know, but the video was going to be released before the data is released. So as you understand, so the point is now we got a little bit more, like 70 requests and 1 million votes, but it's over right now. We're just receiving them. We're at 54. I would say even a little bit more than that. 55% of the mail-in votes are already returned. And in terms of the in-person early, we're at 163,000. So the point here is we have about 634,000 votes already casted. They are started counting them, the mail-in votes, and in Virginia as well. Now I'll move to Georgia. Okay, this is Georgia. We're gonna have public supervision places up for re-election, because Republicans are gonna go in a special election in Georgia. They have 2 incumbents. If they lose 2, it's gonna be a 3-2 to the Republicans still, because right now it's 5-0, the public supervision in Georgia, and we have about 4.5% of turnout, but it's not a very significant election either. But as you can see here, the turnout is higher in Fulton County, in Fayette County, in these very small counties. This one is a very Trump county, this one is a very Harris County. So the turnout is very divisive, but the biggest counties right now, bigger counties are Fulton, Fayette, probably here DeKalb County, that are above the average. Okay, and also here, I think this is Newton County. 4.5%, 7.2 million votes, 326,000 already cast, and we have about 40% of all the mail-in votes already returned, and we have in terms of the in-person early vote around 319,000 today. We had 7,000 until we expect 50,000 plus today. Okay. In New York, this is the current map, because the polls are already open there for the in-person early voting. This is day 4, as you can see here. New York has been beating all the records. I just want to go here because I wanted to show you something. So this was in the primaries. This was day 1 in the primary. This was day 1 in the primary, and this was day 1 here. You can see that we have more Staten Island, we have less Brooklyn, and more Brunsk at least sounded like that the Republicans or Andrew Cuomo might be getting a better percentage, because before all of this, the primary, Mandani got a huge turnout in his area, which is Brooklyn. I have here for the best area for each candidate. And even though Staten Island, I expect Andrew Cuomo to win in Staten Island, but it's the most Republican area of New York City. Trump won with almost 70%, if I'm not mistaken. But as you can see here, day 3 right now, Manhattan is down. Bronx is the same, which is a very strong area for, somehow is the most working class place in New York City, and it's somehow where Andrew Cuomo is the favorite to win, or at least to be very competitive. Brooklyn is down. Queens is up, and Staten Island is up from the first day. So you could argue. I'm sorry, not the first. This is from here. I'm sorry, because this one is the primary. So as you can see here, Brooklyn is up. This means Mandani voters are turning out, because Mandani won with almost 60% in Brooklyn. I'm sorry. So this could mean that Mandani is gonna have a beautiful night, probably even reach 60%. Okay, probably even 60%. And I'm not a huge fan of Mandani, but this is the fact, and you cannot argue against numbers, against mathematics. And when I'm saying this, not because I love him, neither. I'm not saying here my opinion. I don't need to say it. I just need to you present the numbers, and you can take your own conclusions, your own vote, because that matters. You can choose whoever you want. I'm not in part of that, and that's up for you. Okay. And now we'll move to beautiful state of California. And as you can see here, we have about now 18.5%, and the Democrats are still leading with 24%. Started in-person early voting yesterday, Monday, on California. I don't know if we're going to get the votes, at least the data here. Probably we will. But right now the turnout is very high within elderly, very low within youth people. But the Democrats are literally winning this more than 1 million in terms of the firewall here, and they are on track to win this. Even though the margins have been cutting down a bit, it's not concerning, at least just yet. Okay, I said D plus 15 will be great for the Republicans. Right now it's D plus 24, and we're all only 1 week to the election. So guys, this was the video. I hope you have liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your like, because I'm sick, but I continue to be here recording the videos for you, because I think it's very important to have discipline, to be here trying to do my best, and this is literally what I'm doing. Please, if you consider subscribing, that's very helpful for me, and probably to be giving more motivation for another videos in the future. So don't forget the live stream as well, November 4th. I hope I'll be better by that point. Even if I'm not better, I'll be here recording everything and be here discussing results. But I hope I am. And November 4th, 6:45 p.m. Eastern time, here on YouTube, we'll be here watching every result and seeing how this can impact the future of Trump's presidency. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.